I'm Jason Larocca. I'm a music producer and film scoring mixer. And I sit here all day long and mix music. In film music, I think one of the things that distinguishes it from regular record making is that, you know, when we deliver the final product, we deliver it in stems that are broken out that equal the full mix that you intend for the audience to hear. And the reason why that's done is so that there's a certain level of control all the way till the end of the project, because your music is not the only thing people are hearing in a film, and it needs to be mixed with dialogue and a million other things. So when somebody gets your final music delivery, they need the ability to change that and do further things to it if they need to, and not have their hands tied. So it's a lot of delivery, a lot more delivery than the typical, you know, record that's made in a pop album or an R&B record in terms of its delivery. There's a lot more stems and things that are created. It's virtually the same in terms of, you know, the aesthetic, but, you know, if we have one sound, like one drum sound, for instance, could be, you know, 6 channels. It could be a left, a center, and a right, and a back speaker, further back speakers. It could be up to, you know, 10 channels just for one single sound. You know, we can add up to, you know, hundreds of tracks sometimes for a delivery of just one song. But, you know, it's all just in a day's work. It's just perspective and ambience. You know, when you hear something in a room, there's a lot of detail to that sound. You know, you hear the direct sound, so you hear the immediate contact of the stick to the head, but then you've got things that come right off the walls immediately, and then you've got further ambience that comes later after that, and you try and recreate that the best you can in making film music, because you're really trying to make something very emotional and enveloping and coming from all around you. So you take these sounds that, you know, a lot of the time are very two-dimensional and don't really come off the speakers, and you try and not only make them come off the speakers in the front, but literally come from other speakers all around you. So, you know, we're just trying to really create the sense of space and being right in the middle of something emotionally and literally. With film music, it's gotten to the point where we do have certain unlimited abilities to capture things completely separately and have total control of something, and I think people are now just used to that. When we record an orchestra, back in the day, you would normally just record the orchestra and you'd be done with it, but now we do it all in separate stages so that we can separately control the brass and the woodwinds and the strings and the percussion and the whatever other layers there are, so that we can really fine-tune all that to whatever other elements are going on that's accompanying, you know, whether it be, you know, drums or synthesizers or, you know, things like that, so you can make it, you know, absolutely perfect. And I mean, that's all great. I think at the end of the day, the music is maybe a little bit harder to deal with and wrangle in, but I think it gives us better ability to control things and further manipulate them and tweak them out more. Even if you wanted to take, I don't know, like a bassoon solo or something totally organic and, you know, normal, and put it through something like a modular synth and pitch it down and get it really distorted. Having that ability and control now to do those kinds of things, because you've got layers and layers and layers of recording, is really cool. It's just a lot more work. I mean, it's all very fun, you know. I mean, getting to work with you know, the finest musicians in the world and incredible producers and writers and music makers and all that is a wonderful joy. I have such an affinity for music and what it can do emotionally, and getting to do that on a daily basis with the type of people I get to work with, I don't think I could ask for any more, really.